Oh, good Saturday morning. So Monty and I woke up to 58 degrees. Fall is definitely in the air. So we got up here yesterday afternoon around 7 o'clock, unpacked, and had leftovers for dinner. So we didn't even cook. We had a good hot shower outside. Of course, the temperature yesterday afternoon, evening was good, and it dropped last night. Today's high is going to be in the 80s, which is still great, but right now it's 58, 59 degrees. So I got up at 5 o'clock naturally. The sun decided to come up, and it is going to be a beautiful day, a little on the warm side, but tomorrow is going to be a little bit cooler. And again, another beautiful day. So look at this beautiful sunrise. Yep, 78, 80 degrees today. So the deer were here all night, and they ate all the corn except for a little bit of corn right here by the edge of the porch. And it was daylight, and I went out back, and there were still two deer in the driveway, and they just kind of moseyed on off. So next weekend, Monty and I have plans, and we're going to bring this video to you, and it's just going to be a fun weekend. I'm looking at the weather now. It's supposed to be the high Friday, 73. So I think it's going to be a beautiful weekend, but it might not be as warm as we would like, especially where we're going. So anyhow, deer came last night. We had a big egret. I'm not sure what they're called. Heron, maybe. Yeah, it was a gray heron in the pond eating fish this morning. And Marty is not happy about that at all. So I ran him off. But anyhow, Mom and Dad will be here today. Normal routine, 10 o'clock. It is fall. It is cooling off. The leaves are starting to fall. The grass is quit growing, but still beautifully green. And Dad came up yesterday, or Thursday, cut the grass. So the grass just looks amazing. We haven't had rain in forever. So today's going to be a good day to get all the trails cut for probably the last time for the year. Excuse me. And they'll be tidied up for the fall and winter. And I was just telling Marty on a side note, we have been blessed with 0 hurricanes this year as far as coming to Charleston or South Carolina. So I'm glad about that. Anyhow, we'll bring the day to you, okay? Good. So it's still 57 degrees. I was actually looking at a temperature on the inside temperature. We have a fire going still, and it actually feels good to be standing in front of because it is still cold. The temperature is 58 outside. Cabin's 67. I got the windows open though, letting it breathe a little bit. My beautiful wife out there. Good night's sleep, no doubt. And we're catching up on the news. I got a little corned beef hash going because I really don't feel like eating cereal this morning. Anyhow, beautiful morning. Sun's coming up. The woods were filled with smoke from the fireplace earlier. It was actually beautiful. Took me a good hot shower out here. I mean hot. As cold as it is, it was a hot shower. Felt great. I'm trying to flush out the pipes. It's been so long since we've used the showers with the water. The birds are in the feeder. The grass is looking good. And We're getting ready to do breakfast.
Mom, what? Look, here, there.
So, listen,
No.
Marty. Yeah.
Amor, you're not this,
Yeah. Interesting day. So, I have managed. Dad and I actually. Okay, so they came. I mean, it's like what time? 3:30 in the afternoon. Mom and Dad came up. Dad and I hit the ground running. We bush hogged all the trails behind the cabin, all the way to the property line, the entire property line, all the way to the gate going to the back. I just did the center trail on out in front of the cabin. Did all across the street from gate to gate and center, and even attempted to go further back, but it was still a little too wet after weeks of no rain. So that just goes to show you how much water this place can hold. Anyhow, we just had a surprise visitor. Again, I can't mention anything, but yeah, he decided to walk across the front yard and chill out, and now he's gone. Or she, who knows. I put out corn. The deer will probably be here soon. They ate good last night. The tractor is filthy, so I'm thinking I'll pressure wash it tomorrow. Monty and I have a wonderful meal planned for tonight, along with drinks and popcorn and all kinds of good stuff. Picanha, yeah. So we're going to settle down later on, shower up, get some fire. I'm going to go split some firewood now, and we'll get a fire going. It's supposed to be in the 60s around 7, so we'll bring this evening to you.
A lot. And if he didn't, then you learn the hard way by the lawnmower falling off the back of the truck. Maybe.
Yeah.
We had lawnmowers like that. We've had something like that. No, maybe not.
Yeah, you move sling blades.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. This you
Can
gotta
you
push.
imagine slinging that thing, cut that grass?
No,
No.
still be woods.
You wouldn't have seen the alligator crossing the road.
Grass off, all grass this.
Oh,
Imagine.
yeah, it'd be days. So did you change the blade? Did you change the blade?
No, I straightened it. Put it back on, but I thought I had one hanging up in there, but it must have took it to the house.
Okay, Mom and Dad just left. I am filthy dirty. Marty just took a shower. One deer has already come out and gone back in, and I'm sure the rest will be back out. But let's cook dinner. Oh, yeah. Little fire starter log to help get those coals going. So tonight we're gonna have this London broil. I got it for marked down $12.08. It's a little over 2 pounds. I also have these chicken breasts thawed out. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke these up on the grill, and we're gonna take these home and have them throughout the week with our chicken wraps and whatever we decide to make. And these bees love meat. They're the best thing to catch these bees, because we use the all the hummingbird feeders with all the sugar water attracts them. And if you put some raw meat and suspend it above some dish soap water, they just fall in it and they can't fly away. So anyhow, we're gonna have corn on the cob, or no, excuse me, canned corn, sour cream and chive potatoes, and here's the salt for the steak. Let's go. All right, I am showered. So we took a break. So Marty has chicken and cleaned it. This is the piece of meat that I showed you that I've doused in salt. Most of this salt comes off on the grill. We have our corn, and I have my water ready for my potatoes. Let's light the grill. Come on, baby. Let's go. Can't beat it. All right, the ice maker is making ice. This is a good thing. We have our bourbon and Coke, popcorn for later. Bonnie and I decided to make chicken soup for tomorrow with the chicken that I'm getting ready to grill tonight. This stuff here is amazing, actually. Bear Creek. This bag makes 8 servings or a half gallon of soup. All you have to do is add meat, or don't add meat, actually. But amazing stuff. So maybe that was my dad's neighbor. Dad, medical helicopter, always flying from Georgetown to Charleston, always across here. So maybe. So Marty's over there seasoning the chicken and the garlic. Beautiful smoke coming out of the grill. Those coals get happy. I'm going to throw that meat on there and cook it to just the right temperature. And we're going to eat. I skipped lunch today. Marty had a half a sandwich. I skipped lunch. So I'm ready to throw down, no doubt. The deer were out all night. I put extra corn out yesterday, so to my mistake, because I know better, they are full. They're in no hurry to get here on a Saturday night if they feed Friday night. But they'll be here. There's no doubt about it. Amo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Almost ready. Our beautiful shower needs to be cleaned, the floor. Good hot shower outside. Look at the sun hitting the tops of the trees. You can say goodbye to this day. This is the end of October. Fall is coming up on us. Okay, let's go. Get these coals spread out just right. Oh yeah, hot, 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 baby. What?
Clean
Yeah.
grill. You want this is Dollar Tree. Okay.
My beautiful girl. I love you. She's so camera shy. Oh, I swear. I love her so much, though. All right, the meat is on. Chicken, I'll do that last. I just put the water on for the potatoes, and the corn is good. I'm going to shut it off.
But of course, LSU having lost a timeout, down to 2. Lane Kiffin told us yesterday, we tried that against Tennessee. You know what? Our offense isn't made that way. We can't slow this thing down and keep the engine running.
Okay, it's getting that time. Monty and I have been doing shots of Jaeger, which has been very warming. The temperature is definitely dropping. So here we go, because Monty is getting ready to do her thing.
I love this.
Yeah, get packed with her, because this is nada. You understand?
Yes.
So she's got her fire going. The sun is just in the very tops of the trees, and it is gone for the day. We'll never see this day again. The deer, they're still laid up, but I'm telling you, they will be here. My girl's got her fire going. She's happy. And I'm going to get this water rolling, which is going, actually. Let's go ahead and make some mashed potatoes. Okay. Instant mashed potatoes. Can't go wrong with them. Oh yeah. I don't know how old these potatoes are. Everything here is just old. Let me get a towel because everything's hot. Yeah, I need some more water. We lost some water almost.
Here,
Monty's bottle of water. Okay, this is good. There we go. Mashed potatoes.
Done.
Emilio.
Done.
Good job.
Look, fire! Woo!
Oh, wow. Yeah. So relaxing, so peaceful. Mom and Dad just left, but I just wish it was a night we could all spend together and enjoy this after a good, hard day's work.
Maybe they'll não S21 Ultra não teste.
All right, guess who showed up? Okay, I thought they might have left. So, look out there and you'll see. Here we go. Oh, I can't zoom. So this is Marty's Galaxy S21 Ultra telephone. All the deer are coming out right. I got to point this way. Coming out right here. And they're making their way to the road right here where all the corn is. So there's 2. Usually there's 4. But the deer, because fall is coming, the deer are getting dark. Their light coat, I mean just beautiful tan light coat is gone. Now they're getting dark. Anyhow, we got about 6 more minutes on the steak and we'll bring it to you. Look at that, Dad. Look what you're missing. Woo!
Today, I'm a medical assistant, and I'm studying to become a registered nurse. Hindi ko kaya makagaling mo.
I definitely think mocha is an adult flavor. Listen, the kids have their drink with candy. Yeah, I get my own drink. This is our candy. You know, espresso candy. Sonic Mocha Crunch Blast. Espresso.
So the deer have come out and they're skittish. Did the deer just run off again? You know, every time I move, one of these deer runs off. So I don't know if it's a new deer or not. But we've got the football game going. I'm trying to explain football to Marty because she doesn't understand any of American football. 10 yards, personal fouls, you name it. So every time I talk or get excited, one of the deer run off. The other one's just looking at him like, why are you going? So anyhow, this is pretty funny.
One deer aqui, não é scared.
Yeah, the one deer, she's here. She's not scared. Here, let me show her to you. You see how dark their coats are now? I mean, big time difference from the light tan to the dark. Anyhow, the meat is cooking. It's been about 10 minutes now on this one side because the charcoal is slowed down. Look at that. But let's see what it looks like on this side. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that juicy goodness. Now I'm getting ready to throw the chicken on. All right, now we're going to cook some indirect heat. Oops. Okay, this is good. Everything pronto. The meat has to rest. If any of you guys have never cooked anything in your lives, when you cook something on the grill, please, and for those of you who know this, I apologize, but those of you who have never cooked like this, let your meat rest. All right, guys, look at this beautiful evening. The sun is going down. It is gone. It's not touching the tops of the trees. And it is going to be a beautiful evening. So with that being said, let's go ahead and cut on some lights. And as always, it looks lighter in the video than what it is, but it's not. It's darker. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the light on. See how this lights up everything? That's how dark it is. So we have that spotlight, which is a 800 and it's 800 equivalent. It's all LED. It's an amazing spotlight that pulls 150 watts. That is it. It's like a spotlight that you would have on the corner of your house. That 800 and, oh, there's a deer out there watching me, which you can't see it, but sitting right out there in the cove. Anyhow, it's an 850 watt spotlight, or 800 watt spotlight equivalent. Pulls 150 watts. I'm going to go ahead and cut on the spotlight, the key, which lights up this side of the property. And lastly, I'll bring it to you. I have, kind of proud of this. So I've got this remote, and it is a I can't remember the name brand, but it's a plug that you actually plug stuff into, and you can remotely cut it on. So here's where we are. I've got this remote, and I can cut the spotlight that's way out there on a pole, believe it or not. It's another 800 watt equivalent spotlight that pulls the juice of a 150 watt bulb. And the deer are steady running out. I know you can't see them, but there's 2 deer out there. So we're going to cut this spotlight on. There, boom, it just came on, off, on, off, on. And it's going to light up that whole front area. So let me bring the deer to you.
We've discussed it all we can, what we think, but it's going to be up to Stan Murray to tell Jason Autry, and Autry likewise back and forth. Completed pass was the call on review. After video review, ruling of a catch in farm, first down, LSU. And the penalty.
Pretty amazing, huh? Anyhow, got the whole place lit up like a football field at minimal cost on electricity, which is amazing. LED technology. So Marty, see, I'm talking and the deer are running off, or at least one of them. The other one's just looking at her like, where are you going? Marty's fire is going. beautiful. The steak is over here resting. Getting all happy. And we are going to eat dinner here in the next 15-20 minutes. Go. All right, we're getting ready to cut this piece of meat. It's been resting for about 15 minutes. So here we go. This. This. Okay. I'm going to cut it around this way. You come this side. Cut it in half. Okay. Good, 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 good.
Yes.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Oh. Football.
Ching, ching. So now we have dinner and we have deer. Okay, this sucks.
We're back in the 60s already. Today's high temperature was above average. It was at 79 degrees. That was our high temperature this afternoon. Our average high for the
Yeah, Mo. Okay, people. What you see right here, as blurry as it may be, is James. James! Right in the middle of the screen.
Jamie's hungry.
That is James. James!
Hungry.
Hey, boy.
Nothing. Mm-hmm. Yum, yum, yum. Just,
Yeah.
oh wow, Jamie's on the move.
We're in the rut, so of course all the other deer have scattered.
Loose.
Hey, James. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to get his attention so you can see him. Because his rack on his head is equal to last year, only bigger. And this is the first time we've seen him since the last rut season, which has been about a year. Straight out underneath this bush here.
Yeah.
So I just pushed the limits with him and tried to walk up to him only because the spotlight blinds them and they can't really see until you get like right into the spotlight. But he picked up on me and he took off. And all the other deer going back into the woods following him. Anyhow, I just whistled. They stopped because they were running into the woods as we were talking. Now they're coming back. James is a beautiful, probably 10, maybe even a 12-point buck now. So he made it. I wish we could see Kevin. I wish we could see Romeo. Of course, Romeo's been gone for a while now. But anyhow, that was James. This is the very end of October, the last week in October, 2021. Look at this beautiful fire. Oh, wow. It's throwing out just enough heat where the roof keeps all the heat down. So it's not like chilly at all, even though the temperature is 64 degrees. All right, so we're checking in on the chicken that I put on. Oh, wow, look at that. I say another 15 minutes. I'm going to take it off and let it chill all night.
James, come back.
Okay, we had a perfect, wonderful meal. So now Marty and I are just sitting here with the fire. James came out, which you just saw. James has got a full rack of horns, but I couldn't get close enough, zoom in, or take photos of how big they are this year. I'm assuming a 10 point, but I tried to sneak up on him, as you saw, and get a closer shot. He scattered all the females and everybody took off. It's been probably, what, an hour? Nothing. Nothing has come out. However, I just heard something back over here in the woods. So maybe the deer are moving around and going to make their way back, which I'm sure they will. But the rut's coming. So James has shown his face. He is still alive. We are still looking for Kevin, and we are still looking for, naturally, Romeo. But I don't know if we'll ever see Romeo again. But anyhow, Bonnie and I got a little bit of fire left, probably, I don't know, maybe an hour, if that. And we are going to call it a night. So perfect meal, drinks, TV, little football. Now we're watching a movie and sitting here on this wonderful porch and enjoying our evening. And if we don't bring anything to you tonight, we'll bring it to you in the morning, okay? Well, good Sunday morning. So it's going on 8:30-ish. The sun is already up, and it's going to be another beautiful day. So with all the excitement going on last night, Marty and I had that amazing London broil that I cooked on the grill, and corn and mashed potatoes. It was really good. I was so hungry because remember I skipped lunch. Anyhow, we finished our drinks, cleaned up, and let the fire die out, and we went inside. I don't think we watched too much TV because we crashed after that. So it was a really good night. Now Monty's getting ready to do her nails. So she's going to soak them in a pot of hot water. Oh, wow, Mo. This is good. So this morning the deer were out. It appears that they ate all the corn last night except for what's here on the pad. But again, they fed well Friday night. And I'm just sitting here looking to see what comes prancing out of the woods. I heard some hen turkeys back towards west property cackling like crazy this morning. And I keep waiting for them to pop out, but we've been moving around, so they might have seen us before we saw them, took off. But they were here. Marty says, that, we haven't seen turkeys in a while. Well, we haven't been up here for one, but there's plenty of feathers in the driveway. So they're definitely here feeding. When I put that scratch out for them, the deer don't touch that. And there was one deer this morning back in the cove, just curious, watching us the whole time. I don't see it anymore. So today's Sunday. I got a big agenda, sort of. I definitely want to pressure wash the tractor. We took that tractor through. It did its job yesterday. It was a workhorse yesterday. We've managed to cut every single trail in here for the fall, so nothing should grow back over the winter, and it'll be nice and clean, except for the property line to the middle gate. I haven't cut that, which that's in good shape because I just recently cut that. So we are going to sit here, finish our coffee. The fire's going. I definitely need to get some firewood because we are running desperately low. I'll get it cut up and let it season because the wood shack is big enough to let it, another cut, so to speak, get seasoned up for next year. And there's a couple of things I want to get done around here. Finish tidying up, and then we'll be out of here. So anything happens today, I'll bring it to you. Okay. What time is it? I don't even know. 10 o'clock. And I just finished cleaning the tractor. So I got zero video, but it was dirty and muddy. Look at it. Clean, 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 shiny. Brand new, almost. So it's definitely warming up. But she got a good bath. Got them rims and tires clean. I think I'm gonna let some of this water subside and I'm gonna grease her one more time. And then we're gonna put her to bed. So it's actually definitely warming up. I don't know what the temperature is, but you stand in the sun and it's hot. There's my beautiful wife back there. Hello, Mo. There she is, right there. And she just finished doing her fingers and hands and stuff. The wood shack, I don't know about that, buddy. That wood shack is empty, but the weather's cooling off, and it's just, you don't want to be cutting firewood and splitting firewood. However, I should have done that last winter, but here's where we are. But I've already got a couple trees picked out that I need to knock on the ground. One's dead. Get that cleaned up, split up, get that wood shack filled up. We'll be good to go for this winter. Beautiful day. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Marty's like, you're not taking videos of me, are you? Yo ci amo, mia vida. Beautiful. All right, so Marty and I have decided that we are finished with the little bit of projects that we started, which really was just her doing her fingernails, me doing the tractor, and now I'm going to cook breakfast. I got corned beef hash, I got leftover steak, I've got a bagel, and got some cheese.
Oh.
Let me do this.